G'day everyone, and welcome back to another shoal finding adventure in Barm Heads. It will be a bit windy today, so you might hear some wind noise, but hopefully it won't be too bad. Our first shoal find on a beach without very many shells on this trip, unfortunately, is a beautiful mussel shell. I feel like I know the name of this. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't quite get it today. And right behind it is a pen shell. Are you nice? I mean, it's pretty okay. It's got maybe a bit of a chip out of the top on both sides. Couple of cute pink barnacles on it. I'm not sure if they're all empty. I will have to check it. But this one should be a comb-like razor clam if I don't destroy it. Anyway, once again, it doesn't look like there's terribly much on the rack line, although the tide is still going out. So we might find some more at the shore in about, well, it'll seem like no time at all for you guys. Next up, because why not? It looks lovely and joined. It even looks empty inside. Just a little bit of sand, nothing goopy. I would say that this one is some kind of pippy, probably from the Donax genus. Oh, hello. Hello, puppy. You want to look in my empty bucket? But I'm not terribly sure which one. Oh, there we go. That's more like what I'm looking for. Are you going to stay together? I'm not sure. It is nice and empty on the inside, which is good because this looks like a very fresh propeller arc shell. Yes, one side has that lovely 90-degree angle, while the other side is much more curved in shape. It doesn't have that angle. Two different sides. It's a lovely joined shell. This one, I think, is quite fresh because it still has that lovely brown periostracum on the outside there, but it will flake off after a while if you don't bleach it. Also up on the drier part of the rack line, this looks quite shiny on the underside. It looks pretty good on top. I would say maybe a bit sun faded at that bottom there, but still really good. It's a bladder moon snail. I was about to say, woohoo, it's the first gastropod. Yes, the first sweet swirly snail boy. These guys are quite a brown color at this beach. Oh my good golly goodness, are you a whole one? Oh, it is whole. It is whole. I absolutely love finding these from here. I found a couple of good ones. I think I was here last time and I found one, but it dried looking quite calcified. I'm hoping this one keeps its color, although if it didn't and I put mineral oil on it, it would look like this in the end anyway. It is a beautiful threaded sand snail. I do not get many of these, so this is a real treat. Also, I am going to pick up this guy right next to it. This is actually a fairly common combination here for some reason. You'll get an oyster shell with one of these serifs on top of it. I forget the name of this serif. I have it somewhere in my shell found spreadsheet. But yeah, super common thing to see here. That's just a little sweet swirly one this time. Yes, it's even all whole on top. It is another moon snail. I think this one was the Linnean moon snail. Another mussel shell. After I finished filming that first one, I did remember that these ones are called the elongate or elongated mussel. Well, I certainly see a fair share of crummy looking pen shells at this beach, but this one looks really rather nice. Please tell me you are just full of sand. Yes. Yes, it is just full of sand. Most of them are, but you've got to be careful about some of the less nice looking ones. It is a beautiful bicolored pen shell. At least that's what I think it is. It is always very hard to identify pen shells, I think. Don't worry, I won't show too many more pen shells after this. Are you gross? I'm pretty sure that is just sand once again. Oh, he's got kind of like a weird, is that broken or did it just like pop up a bit there? Anyway, it's like a very nice comb-like razor clam. Oh, I see you. Good sir, on the dry rack line. Are you like joined? Oh, ooh, that's exciting. I really like these ones and the amount that I get joined is not that many. Oh, he is very, very cute. It feels like the joint is pretty solid on this one, so I don't feel like I'm about to snap it or anything. It is a very lovely, medium-sized, finely patterned Venus. I would say at their maximum size, they could probably get, yeah, just a bit bigger. I'm definitely, oh, it's got flies on it. Does that mean it's gross? I'm not sure. It seems fine on the inside. I'm sorry, completely off track. I feel like I do pretty well with the bivalves at this beach. This is a rather common one, although it's the first joined one that I've seen today. It is just a regular surf clam. This one actually looks potentially quite good and fresh. Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty good one. So this one is a sorted moon snail. It's different than the bladder moon snail from earlier because its coloration is different. These ones come in maroon, blues and purples. And also it is a little bit more elongated on that spiral. Also that lovely red base is characteristic for these guys. Are you a frilled Venus? It is. I thought that coloration on the bottom looked like a frilled Venus. This one's quite nice though. It's got a very distinct pattern on it. These ones can have almost no patterning at times. That one is a two-toned Cardita. Oh, I should not have looked behind me, or I should have looked behind me earlier. I forgot to pack an umbrella. That looks like possibly rain coming quite quickly. The good news is that I made it back to the car and we're gonna take a teeny tiny break while this clears up. Okie dokie, I went a bit further up the road and I'm gonna try a beach access that I have never tried before. Okay, so this is at the northern side of Barm Heads. Usually I'm around the central side for shelling. I've never shelled up this far before, so I'm not expecting it to be any different than usual, but hopefully we get some more good shells here. There we go, that is another nice sorted moon snail. I can already tell it's a good one because of how vibrantly red it is on the base. Anyway, yes, I mean, we're only like another 5Ks up the road. It's all the same shells, but still hoping for some good ones. I see two of these guys here, so I'm gonna collect them both. That one is a Pacific bean clam with a predator drill hole right there, so it was probably eaten by a moon snail. And there is another Pacific bean clam. Oh, he's not joined anymore. He's got a different patterning on him, much darker. I believe they're from the same species, although I could be wrong on that. Why not? I feel like I haven't collected one of these. It's actually a pretty good one. Honestly, there's a lot of very old and tired and broken shells around here, so finding a fresh one's always nice. It is a blackish margarite. Another moon snail. This one has a white base, so I would probably call that one a grey-green coloured bladder moon snail. Usually I find this variety a bit further south in Harvey Bay. Another Pacific bean clam. I've actually shoved probably, I don't know, this is probably my 6th or 7th pairing that's going into the bucket. Super cool, all very different with their patternings. Another surf clam. I think I said it was just a surf clam earlier. Specifically, I've been calling this one the antiquated surf clam. This one's pretty small. They can get maybe 3 or 4 times larger, just like that first one I picked up. He looks nice, so why not? Yes, it's just the top lid, because this is a jewel box. It can have a bottom lid too. Is it still a lid if it's the bottom? I don't know. This one is a beautiful jewel box, or at least that's what I've been calling it. Anyway, I have gotten to the part of the beach with a lot of very old, very worn away mud arcs on the sand. Although, it doesn't really look like there's a lot of good quality shells. This might be all I get today. Oh, that is unexpected. I am right down at the shore. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. I think it's empty. I don't want to say for sure. It's got a little barnacle on the side, which is also empty. It's also got a very nice point. It's a little telescope snail. I usually find these in the mangroves at Harvey Bay. I didn't think I'd find them here. Super cute. And I might also collect this guy. And yes, there are a lot of old shells here, which I'm not interested in. They look pretty faded even though they're wet. This one looks pretty good though. It is a spotted strawberry top shell. Ooh, hello sir. Which one do we think this one is? Oh, he's got a hole in the side of him. I don't know if I can like not lose that on the way home. I would say that that one is either a minor Wentletrap or a Duke's Wentletrap. Honestly, I'm not good with some of the Wentletrap species. Right, walking back along the shore, I might collect one of these. I might even collect more than one of these. If they look nice and textured, I've seen a couple of broken ones about. It is a Hercules Club Whelk. It looks very nice when it's wet like this. I dare say it will dry looking quite white and calcified, because fresh ones are usually a very dark brown or black colour. It is so windy all of a sudden, although I guess it has been building since this morning. Anyway, I think it's definitely time to get off of this beach. Hello, do we have a last minute goodie? Yes, it is sand just coming out of all the places. The sand is flying. I'm gonna take this guy. It looks like a Biggenden banded land snail that has been black and discolored. Super interesting. I'll have to see how that one dries. Well, I have hopped up to Harvey Bay, down to Harvey Bay, and just like last time, 2 or 3 weeks ago, there are 0 shells on the beach. I don't know what's doing this. My best guess is that the weather is sending them like upwards to the south side of Woodgate. Unfortunately, only accessible with a 4-wheel drive, which I do not possess. Anyway, we're going to walk, hopefully, to the bend up here and pray to the shell gods that some shells have remained on the not north-facing side of the beach. Let's keep rolling on with this guy, because why not? He looks very nice and shiny, especially on an otherwise empty beach. It is a little grey-green coloured blood moon snail. He looks intact. Is the other half also intact? It is. It's even got a predator drill hole in it. So he was probably eaten by a moon snail or a murex. This one is a dissimilar Venus, or dissimilar clam, perhaps. There's a very vibrant red around his opening, so I think it should be a glossy one even after it totally dries out. If I don't drop it. This one is a rather lovely sorted moon snail, also called a leaden moon snail. Oh, let's take a look. Are you both halves? No, it's only just one half. This is an Australian jingle. I would say it's a fairly fresh one because it doesn't look roughed up at all and it's still got a very good shine on it. It need to have those oysters on the other side of it picked off though. That's similar to the dissimilar clam. This one is an antiquated surf clam. Another sorted moon snail. Oh, he's nice. He's a very pale blue. I find that the dark blue sorted moon snails will turn this lighter colour after a few weeks of drying out. They don't even need to be in the sun to do that. I grabbed quite a few of these at Barm Heads this morning too. It is a Pacific bean clam. It's a lovely yellow one, but it seems like they can also be blue and kind of like a purpley colour and also white with red stripes. That's extremely very small. Oh, it's nice on top. He's got colour. That one is a hazelnut arc shell. Oh, he is very, very small. Is he cracked? Does he look cracked? Or does he look okay? He looks very small. He's either an adult one that's worn away or just a juvenile. It is a stranger's scallop. I had this guy in my hand. I was holding him for good luck, like thinking to myself, where are the colourful ones? I think I found the most colourful one so far. There we go. He's still sun-bleached though, but he's still the most colourful one I've found so far, and I like him anyway. He is a Biggerton banded land snail. He was full of sand, so he was a bit off weight. And this one, yes, I think that's a fairly good one. This is about maximum size for this Venus shell. It is a Flinders Venus. You, sir, look calcified, but you do look whole. I think we've got our first whole commercial scallop today. Yes, I think he will turn very white when he dries. This one is a flat side of a commercial scallop. Although saying that, some mineral oil or even, because it's a pretty thick shell, even some uric acid would get that looking pretty good again. Nice pink around the edges. I mean, yeah, it's pretty pink and white. It should be orange and red, but anyway, it is an orange cockle shell. Oh, Mr. Land Snail, you have a lot of colour, also a lot of white crack-looking things, but you know what? It's been a day, so we're going to look past that. Unfortunately, a little bit broken on the lip, but still pretty good. This one is not a Biggerton banded snail. You will notice there are no bands on it. This one should be a Blomfield's dark snail, although I could be getting that wrong because I'm not an expert on land snails. Maybe this one. I don't know, he's pretty calcified, but so is everything else on the rack line right now. This one's a Cardita shell. I think it was a thick-ribbed Cardita. I wasn't sure if I'd get any mangrove snails because I don't even know if I'm going to get into the mangroves today because I spent the morning at a different beach. This is, oh, that's a lot of wind. Yes, the wind is picking up again. Anyway, this one is a nucleus marsh snail, I think, or possibly something else from that genus. There are a lot of very old shells up around here, although it is nice because there are more shell piles here to look through. I did notice this guy. There is a big broken baler piece there. I don't know if I'm going to look at him, but I do want to look at this guy. Yes, it is another big and banded snail. He's lost a lot of his, colour. I think he should be dark brown with some creams through him, but he's still pretty nice. I think he's better than that one. Okay, yes, we will look at him. He has his knob, but that's about it. I guess I should probably collect up some of these when I see them. Two off the top of my head, or the top of my eyes. That didn't make any sense. They are little spotted strawberry top shells. Please, sir, please be whole. You look so good on the top. I really do. Oh, yes. Ooh, he's sandy inside. I really do love land snails. This is probably making the entire trip worth it for me. Hold on, let me just tap out the sand. Yes, he looks lovely and dark. This is a very nice big and banded land snail. He definitely has some natural shine on him, although there is some white up his spiral, so I guess I'll put some mineral oil on him one day. Another goodie. We're definitely getting to the goodie section of the beach. Finally, the luck has turned around. He looks all whole as well, definitely calcified. I mean, they are all calcified from here, but what can you do? This one is a murex shell. It should be the short-spined murex. He looks good too on the bottom. Yes, not too bad on the top. Lovely dark colors. I cannot explain how much I like the ones with colors more than these super faded ones that I was finding when I first started. I mean, it's just like night and day. That is way better. It is another big and banded snail. I'm sorry, you're probably sick of seeing these, but I just really like them. Really, everyone, I do want to change. I picked up 3 of these without you, so you wouldn't be overwhelmed with them, but hi, I got it. Ha. It is another big and banded snail. And yes, if you've noticed it, it is, in fact, raining again. I see you, Mr. Baler. Are you the first good baler today? Hold on, put that one down for a second. Is my umbrella. Oh, are you nice? You are decently passable. Honestly, it's kind of a bit pitted with age on the top, but it is the first baler shell for the day, so I'm going to take that one as a win. It's so sunny again until you look over to where I was this morning. The weather's crazy today. Okay, everyone, hear me out. I'm at the mangroves, but it is raining. And last time I found out that means there's a lot of sandflies and midgies in there. So I might not go to the Wentletrap spot, but I might have a little look around at the entrance to see if there's anything good too. Let's see if this fella is any good. Yeah, there we go. He maybe looks pretty nice and colourful right now because he's wet with the rain. He's pretty chewed up on one side. It's another flat half of a commercial scallop. Ooh, he looks good. Yes, I think he's a very good one. Oh, I mean, there's a little hole on his swirl, but you know what? He's pretty nice and darkly coloured otherwise. It is a lined nerite, very common to see around here, especially with the mangroves so close by. I think we want to grab this one. Yes, he looks actually quite fresh and lovely. Hopefully not too fresh on the inside. Tap it out. Yes, I'm pretty sure that was just wet sand instead of any remnants. It is a hairy arc shell, obviously named because of all this brown hair on the outside, but that will bleach off if I choose to do so. I was not sure that I'd find a single nice one of these today. I feel like I found a lot of very ugly discolored ones at Barm Heads this morning. I didn't pick up or show any of them. Anyway, this one is the curved half of a commercial scallop. Yes, lovely curve instead of a flat side. These ones are always beautiful pinks, yellows, and purples from here. You actually have color. Ooh, it looks pretty good on top, although it is missing a bit of its tip. Most of them have been missing a bit of their tips today and all of their colors, which is why I have not picked up any of the old ones I've seen so far. These guys are generally pretty common here otherwise. It is a Campbell's Strombus. Sir, you are very pretty, but are you very old and only look pretty because you are so wet from all of the rain? It's hard to tell. I can see that he's got some damage on one side, but still a lovely pop of colour. That one is a Singapore scallop, I think. No, actually, I think that one is a leopard scallop. I haven't collected one of these from this beach yet. Yes, well, oh wow, he is, that's not sand, everyone. That's rock around it. That one is a frilled Venus stuck in some kind of rocky matrix. Alrighty, I said I would not go through here, but I mean, I'm so close, I got to at least have a look for any large and obvious Wentletraps. I probably will not stop for any minis because the sandflies will get me, but still, Yeah, worth a look, I think. Also, if you don't see this, it's because I didn't find anything, and I was obviously murdered in this super creepy place. Oh, Wentle. Oh, he's got the whole tip. I mean, he's got damn near most of the whole tip. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that word. I know a lot of people don't like the D word. Anyway, that one is an Arabic Wentletrap. Oh, there we go. Mangrove goodie number 2. I mean, like the inside part of the mangroves. I found plenty at the start of the mangroves before I went into that thick area. This one's a little baby baler shell. Quick. Yes, there we go. The sandflies are truly buzzing. This one is a brown-ribbed mudwhelk, another type of mud snail or mangrove snail. Are you whole? Yes, he's nice on the top. I'm still finding the pretty land snails. I'm not sure if the juvenile land snails are supposed to just not have a white lip or if it just cracks away, but anyway, still a good one for the bucket. I can't go past a neurite. There's even a little limpet underneath it. Yes, a little violet neurite. I really don't have time for the minis though. The sandflies, if I stop walking, they will get me. This one's a Duke's keyhole limpet. He is very odd on that side up there. Oh, he's a big one. Yes, he must be like close up to maximum size for these guys. Usually I find these violet neurites much smaller. That has a lot of color, but it could be because it's wet. It seems like it's colourful. This one's an Indo-Pacific arkshell, a turkey wing. A nice brown one. Yeah, it's even got a good tip on it too. That one should be the Legiliot's mudwhelk. Yes, I did just barely make it out alive. Are you nice or calcified? We won't know until it dries. It is another commercial scallop. I must know, sir, how big are you? Oh, he's only a little bit bigger than that, but still a very decent size. It is another Duke's Wentletrap, I think. I picked up one in the mangroves, didn't I? Anyway, they can get still probably twice as large as that at maximum size. It was a very challenging day, that's for sure. So here are the final shoal finds for a morning at Barm Heads and an afternoon at Harvey Bay. And if you have enjoyed them all, please hit that like button for me and subscribe if you want to see more shelling adventures. Yes, everyone, extremely challenging. I wanted to make this into 2 episodes, but there just simply wasn't enough shells between the 2 beaches to make that possible. But even so, there are some lovely shells here, lovely scallops, pen shells, got some sweet swirly snail bros, and a couple of minis. And now it is, of course, time to talk about shell favorites and special mentions. So if you do have favorites, please let me know down in the comments. I do want to mention that I think I've got at least 3 different land snails here. I might give them all special mentions because why not? Blomfield's dark snail, I think this is the first one I found with an almost intact lip. Usually they break pretty easily. This one I got right at the end at Barm Heads. I thought it was a bigged and banded snail, but looking at it, I don't think there's any banding on it. It kind of reminds me of the Yeppoon varicolored snail that I found about a year ago from Yeppoon, so maybe it's one of them, maybe it's something else. And this guy is, of course, a bigged and banded snail. It's going to be a favorite. That is definitely the nicest land snail for the day. Oh my goodness, the sun came out. Isn't that wonderful? There's been a heck of a lot of rain here. But you know what? I might give a few special mentions first. I might give a special mention to the interesting Duke's keyhole limpet. It's always fun to find one of those. Might give a special mention to the nice Arabic Wentletrap with a pretty good tip on him. Super lovely. And you know what? I mean, I don't usually give too many favorites or special mentions to the Murexes, but he was the only nice short-spined Murex for the day, so I reckon he can get a special mention. But as for proper favorites, I think I do want to give a favorite to the bivalve back here. Yes, it is the finely patterned Venus. Lovely joined one. Really nice striking or clear patterns. It doesn't look faded, so yeah, it gets a favorite along with that land snail. And I might give one more favorite. It's going to be to this guy. He didn't look too bad when he dried. Of course, these shells have been rained on as I put them out. It's been a bit of a scattered shower kind of day. Anyway, the lovely Threaded Sand Snail gets the final favorite of the day. And that's it for this time, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.